Hello. So today I'm going to talk to you about the 19th of February, which is tomorrow, actually. And it's an important event for various reasons. Not only because the moon reaches the positions of Saturn and Neptune together in Aries, they are going to be exactly conjunct on that day and on the following day as well. I'm preparing a video about this event because it is quite a rare event, knowing that the last time it happened was in 1703, and it was not in the first degree of the sign. So it is, in my opinion, much stronger when a planet is just initiating its transit in a sign. So here we have Saturn at 0 degree and 39-40 minutes in Aries. That's the first degree in the sign. So it is very strong to begin with, especially in Aries, because it is the first sign of the zodiac. It is the sign that represents our ability to initiate things, projects and whatever. So the moon arriving there is going to trigger the energy of both planets, and it's going to make it maybe even more intense when both planets find themselves in this new pool, which is the pool of the sign Aries, which is a fire sign. And both planets have been transiting, Neptune for about 14 years and Saturn for about 2.5 years in a water sign. So the change between those two elements is drastic, So yeah, it's going to be revealing a lot of what we are and what we can do concretely to realize our dreams. Because we do have dreams. If it's not dreams, it's at least something that we'd like to be or to have, to acquire, to purchase, to whatever. So yeah, I will make a video about that. What is interesting here is that apart from what we call a false aspect with Uranus, which is nearing the end in Taurus, there is nothing, no aspect whatsoever, except with the other planets between themselves. But with Saturn and Neptune, nothing, except the conjunction, which is an aspect in itself, of course. So there is a mixture here of two principles, two potentials that we have. The one that we have, according to Neptune, is the connection with the universe, with the spiritual dimension of life. So it allows us to dream and, to be inspired and to be intuitive as well, to connect without needing words with the world around and even with the other worlds, So the other plans of existence. Astral travel, for example, is linked to the energy of Neptune. And Saturn represents our down-to-earth nature, which we need to have, of course, because we live on this planet Earth. So we need to keep our feet firmly on the ground. Even though we may have our heads in the clouds, we need to be, as rational and objective as possible. So if we mix both potentials or both facets of our personality together, that could lead us to realize very important projects that you may, just listening to what I'm saying now, that you may still consider as being utopic, for example, something that is not realizable. You allow yourself to dream about it, but that's about it, Somewhere inside, you consider that you're not up to it to get what you dream of having or being. But the potential is there. Now, are we going to use it or not is another question. And it's then your own will that is, of course, going to be applied. Are you going to decide that you give yourself a chance and do the necessary effort to obtain what you want or not? It's a very simple question, but a difficult one to answer, I must admit. But still, if you give yourself a chance and if you consider that you have the right, to succeed and to be in a better life, then why not give it a try, at least, because Saturn and Neptune are going to remain very close to one another for a few months at least, and that should allow us, I think it's enough time to test what we are able to achieve. And if you consider that you can do it, then before Saturn retrogrades and before Neptune retrogrades, then you can go ahead and organize. And when they retrograde, then you can move back a bit and sort of revise exactly what needs to be done so that you get yourself ready for when both planets are picking up again in direct motion. So I'll explain all that in details in the video that I prepare. And I'll go back as well in time just to let you know how often this type of configuration occurs. So, it's a very rare configuration in this sign, of course, because otherwise both planets do get conjunctions in other signs. But in this sign, and in any sign, to repeat itself is very rare. So we must be prepared for a number of years, which is about 2.5 years for Saturn, but which is about 14 years for Neptune, during which what we believe, which is represented by Neptune, if it's not controlled by Saturn, which represents our down-to-earth and rational nature, then because it is in Aries, it may trigger all sorts of reactions and mistakes here, and conflicts and so on. Religion is represented by Neptune. At least the spiritual connection with life is represented by Neptune. So we would need to be more careful about handling our beliefs and what they can actually lead us to do, which we may be praised for, or which we may regret for the rest of our life. So it is a special transit of both planets, at least during the time when Saturn is in Aries, as I said earlier, around about 2.5 years. But what it brings, what it allows us to build from just a thought, just a dream that we have, what we allow us to build is likely to last a very long time. So what we will achieve during the period when Saturn and Neptune are in Aries could very well be the most important realization of our lifetime. So that's how I see this and feel this configuration. So I will work on it today, and I will put it online most probably tomorrow. You'll have plenty of time to adapt and to adjust to those two energies, especially when they're going to be backed up by other planets transiting through, like Venus, like Mercury, and the Sun, of course, as well. Mars is going to be around quite soon. I think it's in April. So we need to, get organized and make sure that we can handle the energies of all those planets in Aries when they happen to be together. Thank you very much for watching this video. I remind you of my books again and again because it's the only way they are being advertised somehow. So if you're interested in them, any of them, don't hesitate. They're all for sale on Amazon. Thank you very much once again. All the very best. Take care. Bye for now.